You want to talk about mothers? Name that film. One of my favourites. Name the film.
I've never heard that before in my life.
You having a laugh, honey?
Let me
You
guess.
know exactly what it is.
Let me guess which one it is then.
You want to talk about mothers? Your mum's so fat. You know that.
I actually don't know that.
White chicks.
I don't recall that. I recall this. Squeeze me.
Excuse me.
That's all I recall.
Oh my god, Andrew, you need to watch it again.
Sorry, I will.
Need to watch it again. Right, mother. We need to talk to this mother, don't we?
Yes, we do.
It is the asking questions. Hey up.
Making myself decent.
Get those lemons away.
Yes.
we are doing the infamous asking my mum questions you're too afraid to ask yours video. This was Andrea's idea. Andrea's coming up with the content these days and I'm here for it.
I just thought it could be juicy.
Could it? Well, juicy to an extent. Andrea said she's not answering anything personal.
No, I'm not. No, this isn't about me. This is questions
No
you don't ask
personal
your
lemon
mum.
juice.
Or
I just love this lemon outfit right here. Just take a look at this. She's got a Primark lemon dress on and these little earrings that look like lemons.
And do you know what?
What?
I had 3 compliments about my dress today.
No way!
Yes, I did.
I love that.
And 2 out of the 3 asked where I got it from.
No way.
And took it.
You get that with every Primark dress, don't you?
I know I do.
Who'd have thought it, eh? I chose the wrong flipping outfit for this day. I'm boiling.
Don't worry, pussycat. Let's get on with it.
Right. Okay, so if you're not familiar with this video, it was really popular like 2 years ago.
Oh shit, we're right. Well, we've missed the boat, Bobs.
Late to the party.
Yeah, we're late to the
usual.
party, yeah.
But okay, we're bringing it back.
Okay.
We're trendsetting. We're bringing it back, okay?
Okay.
And what happens is, you sent us in questions on Instagram, so I'll put a question box on Instagram. You guys sent us in questions that you'd either like Andrea's advice on, or you'd like a mother's opinion on, or stuff that you would want to ask your mum, but you feel you can't, so I'm going to ask Andrea for you.
Brilliant.
Because Andrea's an open book, she'll tell us anything.
Yeah, I'll tell you anything.
So,
apart from anything dead personal, I'm not. Right? So don't even ask.
Some of the questions I might have to like tweak.
Please
to make
tweak
it
along.
Not about you.
Yeah.
About mothers in general.
Yeah,
about
yeah.
mothers, okay?
Yeah.
So first of all,
You know why
Read
you're
your
here,
card.
first of all. You're here for these. These keep
Exactly.
me going all week long.
people ask where these are from actually.
Okay.
These ones, Amazon.
Okay.
The affirmations, the quotes, I think we got from ASOS, but I don't know if they still sell them on there.
Okay.
But if you just type in positive quote cards, you can get them mainly from Amazon, but anywhere really. Right, who's picking this time?
You can pick.
Okay, you shuffle.
I shuffle. Ooh, she was quick.
We've not had this one before. I freely express who I am.
You go for it, girl.
Oh, that's lovely, that.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
I freely express who I am. Shouldn't we all?
Yes, we should.
We're
and
all
we shouldn't
different.
be frightened to do that either.
Exactly.
Too many people try and put you in a box.
Tell me about it, girlfriend.
Yes.
Oh, thank God that was loose. Otherwise she'd have killed it.
They're not going in the box, probably, and I'm getting pissed off now, so take them out the way. Right, okay.
For the love of lemons. Right.
If you're going to keep twisting my lemons, I'm not playing this game.
Let me think about that.
Best one yet! Come on, I'm starting to get all flipping
Flustered.
flustered.
Right, okay. Okay,
I've got my grown-up head on now, right? So
Yeah.
ask the questions, I'm going to be a grown-up.
And we just need to clarify. I'm a daughter, this is a mother. We are not professional
Agony
anything,
aunts.
actually. We're not
No.
professional anything. So, these are...
Sorry, when you said you're a daughter and I'm a mother, I'm your mother.
Oh, yeah, you're my mother.
Specifically
Yeah.
yours?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's great. 'cause
But I'm
it kinda made
sharing
me look
them
like
for
I wasn't
today.
there. Okay, yeah, she's sharing me. How nice of her.
But just take everything we say with a pinch of salt. This is a sort of advice you get from a friend or a mother, right? Mm-hmm. We're not trained in this kind of thing, but we like to think that, I don't know, we're quite good at stuff like that.
Well,
Yeah.
do you know what I'd say?
What?
I'm full of common sense.
Exactly. And wisdom.
Oh, stop now. Wisdom's something that only
In
comes
fact,
with age.
exactly. And how many years wisdom do you have under your belt?
51 3/4.
There you go. That's a lot of wisdom. Okay, we're going straight into the deep end here.
Oh, God, right, okay.
Sensible head on.
I count 2, 3.
What is your view on friends with benefits? Is it a good idea or not worth it? Sorry.
You saucy mare. Let's just be right here. You're talking about somebody you have a sexual relationship with, correct?
Yeah, okay, we don't need to use too deeper words because we do have younger viewers as well, so let's just keep things a little bit PG.
Well, yep. I can't discuss these things, honestly, if I've got to be PG about it.
So, you know what friends with benefits is. You guys know what it is, don't you?
Yes.
So, it's a friend
we all know.
who gives benefits. But...
Of a certain style.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. But is it a good idea or is it not worth it? What does the mum say?
Well, the mum says, as long as you're not in a relationship with anybody else and you're not hurting or lying to anybody, then why on earth would you not? Surely it's nice to be friends with somebody that you're with.
Yeah.
Because if you weren't, then that's just a bit grubby to me.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I say.
I'm sorry to anyone who she just offended in that sentence. This is coming from a very honest mother.
Yeah, and I'm not out to offend anybody, but for me, I would say it's much nice to be friendly with the person that you're with.
So, is it a good idea? Yeah, if it works for you, it works for you.
There you go. As long as nobody's getting upset or hurt by it, then happy days.
Lovely jubbly.
I just think everybody enjoy themselves.
Okay, fabulous. Next one. This was actually asked specifically, so I'm going to change this to having a favourite child. This person says they are not it. That mum has a favourite child and they are not it. So tell us about this.
So, do I have a favourite child?
Yeah, but that would be personal, so...
Yeah, okay.
Mothers, do they have a favourite child?
Yes.
Oh.
It depends on the hour of the day.
Right. That's what Kris Jenner says.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Kris and I have a lot in common. I thought of this a while ago. Here's the deal.
Yeah.
You love them equally.
Yeah.
But you like them differently at different times of the day, depending on what sort of sass they're giving you back.
Okay.
So if they're being reasonable and fun and everybody, why are you laughing at me like that? Missy Moo?
No reason. Continue.
Then, yes, you can like them equally at that time, or maybe one more than the other if the other one's causing you a shed load of hassle.
So it's not that deep, basically, is what you're saying. It changes like the wind.
Liking them is very different to loving
to
them,
like your kids.
because ultimately you have nurtured that little being, right? And I'm afraid you're kind of in it for life, no matter what they throw at you. But that doesn't stop you from liking them a little bit more than the other one now and again.
Okay. Interesting. Mm-hmm. How can I find the right career path for me that will make me happier?
Oh, you've come to the right person. I've got a little bit of a mantra in life when it comes to that, right?
Yeah.
I think that the world is such an amazing place now. The world is your oyster. Mm-hmm. And I think that whatever makes you happy, if you could say, oh, if I could only do that, that would be my dream job.
Yeah.
Then you go for that.
Yeah.
Because there's no reason other than you stopping yourself from doing that.
Yeah.
So that's what I'd say. To the question I can't remember, you'll have to ask it me again.
Okay, so how can you find the right career path for you that will make you happy?
Okay.
So basically, find the thing that makes you happy.
Yes, whether it be a hobby or something that you're good at, that you enjoy doing. Mm-hmm. Yes.
I think sometimes it takes... Sorry, I'm not a mother yet, but I'm just going to give my 2 cents. I think sometimes it takes you stepping out of the everyday or the thing that you've maybe trained to do at uni or school or whatever, stepping back and thinking, what do I actually like doing? What do I do off my own back without no one telling me to do it, without thinking, oh, I don't want to do that. What do you do? And these days, your hobby or something that you enjoy doing can be your career path. So I would say step back, list the things in life that make you happy, whether that's walking, going to the gym, playing games on a computer, like whatever it is. And you could probably find a job that includes that hobby. And then you're going to be happy because you're doing something you love every day.
Yes, because back in the day, right, it was all about get yourself something that's steady, something that's going to give you a decent income, something that's going to give you a decent pension, almost wishing your life away.
Yeah.
And now, forget all of that. just forget about it. Listen to me, throw caution to the wind. I'm just saying forget about that and do whatever makes you happy, because the reality is that 2/3 of your life is spent working.
So true.
So you've got to enjoy it. Hey, this is good, isn't it, Bob?
It's great.
Do you like it?
Yeah. I need to stop talking though. I'm the question giver.
Okay.
I'm the interviewer. Okay.
Put your hand up next time and I'll say yes or no.
Thanks, Mummy.
You're welcome.
Okay. Daughter's first boyfriend staying over.
Oh.
My daughter is almost 18. Dad is not okay with it.
I get that.
Go on then. Sock it to us.
Right, okay. Okay. It is a massive thing when you invite, particularly when you're a close family, I think, when you invite another person into the circle.
Mm-hmm.
So,
circle of trust.
The circle
like
of
Meet
trust.
the Fockers.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it's really tricky because, right, we've been there.
Mm-hmm.
Been there, yeah? And initially, it takes you a long time to get your head around. Well, it did me. Some people are great at this, but me not so much. It takes me a long time to get my head around it. Also, I'm not a prude, right? I'm really not. But I think if you are in a relationship with a person, that there's no point rushing that. You should know whether or not you really like that person before you then invite him over, particularly at 18, because you can never go back. Once you've done it, that kind of sets the precedent for potential boyfriend 2, 3. Totally understand that the man of the house, we'll call him that, it's a bit old-fashioned, isn't it? You know, whoever that might be, might not be comfortable with having another male in the house. And also, if it's your daughter, you know, there's those other emotional attachments. They don't want them to get, you know, used or abused or anything like that. And we've really got to trust our kids. That's what we have to do. So I think you set a few boundaries that you're comfortable with, and then you have a chat with your child without making it, I mean, at 18, you're an adult. I get it, but it's your house. So it's all right saying, oh yeah, they're an adult, they can do what they want. But I don't agree with that, because I feel like you're smirking at me.
It's just interesting you're being all serious here. I like it. Continue.
Okay, so I feel that it's ultimately your house and it's what you're comfortable with.
Yeah.
And yeah, lovely for that 18-year-old who's just going out on life. But when you get that bit older and you've got a bit more life experience under your belt, you know what? You worry about the things that 18-year-olds never actually been put in that position before. So I think steady steps, don't rush anything. You know, we look at things like how respectful they are in your house, how they treat your child. That's boys and girls, I think. Let's not make any differences between the two of them.
I think at the same time though.
Oh, here she goes. Did you put your hand up, Dave?
Sorry, I'm going to put my hand up for this
McKenna,
one.
can I help?
At the same time though, it's a positive thing that she's asking and not just going elsewhere and doing something else anyway. Do you know what I mean?
Of course.
In the safe environment of a house.
Yes.
That's a positive thing. And if you keep that, like, positive, like, don't be horrible about it or don't be angry about it or anything like that. That's all a positive thing.
Yes.
Just putting that out there.
Yes, I agree. It's nice to have a bit of mutual respect. If your child is mature enough to ask you, and you can have a little bit of a conversation without getting too awkward and personal about what you as the parent is comfortable with, and that other person, the third person, then respects what you're saying, then happy days.
I think you just said something very key there.
What?
How mature the child is. I think you would know how mature your child is, and it probably depends on your different circumstances or different child as to how you might deal with it or go along with it, because you know them better. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Worried about not ever having a relationship / intimacy before I go to uni. Will I be the only one?
Oh, what are you worried about? Don't be worried.
I feel like there's probably a uni pressure, as in, you know, when you're at uni, everyone's living together, it's all like, it's a bit like that. I can see why you would be worried as, like, before you're going.
I don't think you should worry, because I think you'll find that there are many, many more people in your position than in the other position. And the ones that get to uni go absolutely crazy and start messing with all sorts, then they're on a completely different path, are they? So aren't they? So I think you should just chill your beans and make new friends and not worry in the slightest about whether or not you're getting into a relationship or intimacy or any of those things, because that, on the scale of you going to university, is way down the list. That only comes about when you're ready.
Exactly. And I can pretty much guarantee you, well, number one, I can guarantee you won't be the only one. Number two, if you feel like you are, the chances are someone else is lying.
100%, yes.
So
those that are most vocal are usually the ones that are making it up.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not that deep, honestly, at all. So don't worry about it. Everything happens for a reason at the right time.
Yeah.
How excited are you to maybe one day be a man? Be a nan? Be a nan?
I'm literally... I mean, it works for some, but I don't think I've ever told you that.
Be a nan? Like your grandma? It does say nan, I read that wrong.
I literally... Stop breathing for a second.
Oh, am I going to answer this one?
By the hairs on my chinny chin chin, I don't know. What was the question?
How excited are you maybe... I can't read now, I'm flustered.
Eyes have gone, wee!
How excited are you to maybe one day be a nan? Or a grandma or a granny?
Okay. Right, first of all, babies love me, don't they?
Yes, it's flipping weird. When we used to go on holiday, and particularly when she had her hair curly, which is really funny because she hates her curly hair, but babies would literally stare at her and point at her and laugh at her. Every baby.
Yeah, I think most adults wanted to do that as well.
But they were just mesmerised. Honestly, it's the weirdest thing. Babies actually.
I had a baby today, saw me and was like that. Yeah, so first of all, babies love me, right?
Yeah.
That's first thing. Second of all, I think when you stop thinking about having children yourself, because you've got that much older, and that's not on my radar, I think you then start to think of the possibility of maybe being a granny in the future. In all honesty, that's only just where I'm at now. So, there's no... Christ, you're not about to tell me something, are you?
Can you imagine if this is a pregnancy announcement?
It's not though, is it?
No, obviously not.
I just thought I'd ask the question because guess what? Can you imagine? Getting back to your question,
Yeah.
am I excited? No, I'm not excited right now. I'm excited.
You're not ready right now?
No, I'm excited.
Although you do slip it in sometimes.
Sorry.
Like, into conversation you slip in how you want to be a granny.
It's something that when the time's right, I'll be happy. In all honesty, you as my daughter giving birth, I want you to put that off for as long as absolutely possible, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, being a grandma at some stage, for my friends that are about to have grandchildren come into their life, I'm so excited for them. I'm still enjoying the fact that my kids are still at home and are enjoying their time doing their own thing. So I would never want to put pressure on them to have children, because once you've signed up for that journey, it is a lifelong commitment.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
This is long, right?
Oh gosh.
What is Andrea's take on an exclusive yet casual relationship? Seeing someone for a long time but not being a full-on GF/BF, that's girlfriend/boyfriend. Thank you. Meeting each other's family. Like, just hanging out, having fun, etc. It's loyal, but not super serious. I think it's a new generation thing. That's what she said.
Okay, yeah.
So what's Andrea's take on an exclusive yet casual relationship?
Well, for me, exclusive all the way. If you're with a person, you're with a person. You're not with another person. I don't get that. Never got that. Don't get it. So that's the first thing. I've got itchy nose. But casual, well, that's down to you too. That's how you make your relationship. If one of you's not happy with that, you must speak to the other person about it. But if you are committed to each other, then you must have allowed that to happen for some time. If one of you's not happy, you must air those views.
So if it works for you, it works for you.
Exactly. God, I'm not here to judge how people have relationships. I think as long as they're happy in their relationship, as happy as you can be, because sometimes, there's ups and downs, isn't there?
Yeah.
What do you mean you've left the top off the toothpaste, that kind of thing. We're not talking about that. We're talking about something a lot more serious.
That's hilarious you just used that example because she flipping never puts a top on her toothpaste.
Hey, let me tell you what I do.
Find them everywhere.
Yeah, let me tell you what I do.
What?
The minute I open up that tube of toothpaste,
Gone.
I chuck the lid.
I know you do.
Yes.
Because I find them.
Yes.
She's got about 5 in a bathroom drawer.
I just chuck them. We don't need them. What do we need those for? I use it 2 or 3 times a day. I'm constantly squirting. Why do I need to put the lid on?
Honestly, you are just another breed. Advice on feeling like you're not good enough or like you don't understand / feel stupid at school.
Right, okay. I hate that. I hate the feeling that you're at school and you don't feel like you're as clever as everybody else. School's a funny environment because you're all learning, and of course we all know that people learn at different stages in different ways. So I feel sorry for those people that feel they're not as clever as other people. I can remember when I was at school, I know that when I'm concentrating on something, the other stuff around, it's almost like silence, even though it's not noise. You know, it's noise behind me, but I don't hear that because I'm concentrating. So I specifically remember being in a music class and I wasn't concentrating. I was literally arsing about, right? I was having fun with my friends either side of me, right? They were very clever people. Me, not so much. We get to the end of the music lesson and by this time I stopped messing about. And she literally said, so if you can write up your homework based on this lesson and have it in for Monday. I was like, I didn't hear a single word of what was going on then. And I looked at the other two. I said, did you hear what was going on? Yeah. One had made notes. And it dawned on me then that, you know what, we're not all the same.
No.
So we shouldn't feel that we're stupid because we all came out with the same exam results. And actually in life, we've all been successful in different ways.
Yeah.
So I don't think you should get too hung up on that. I think you should work on feeling that you are an individual and you're as good as you can be and try and stay happy and positive.
Love that. Be the best version of you. And I was just going to say...
Oh, my nose, Bob. I think
dear.
it's pollen. It's either pollen or bloody...
Pulling off your dress. So I was just going to say that coming from a person who was at school a few years ago, I know people always tell you this when they're out of school and you're in school and you're like, yeah, you've heard it before. But genuinely, when you're out of school, you forget about it. It means nothing anymore. It feels like your world when you're in it. But when you're out of it, it literally means nothing. Not the lessons, not the grades, not the people, nothing. It's not a big thing anymore. So just while you're there, try and be the best version of you. Make the best of it for you. And then just be looking forward to the future when you can excel in whatever you want to do.
Yeah. Well, we're all different, aren't we?
Exactly.
It wouldn't be right if we were all the same and we're all as clever as each other. What a boring world that would be.
Exactly. We've got a couple more here. So, empty nest syndrome. That's it.
I think that means when your children have left.
Yes.
I feel that the time that you've got your kids, you should always have some hobbies outside of the children. Right? So when you've been growing up, I've always done other things separate. Sometimes with Andrew, sometimes not. Sometimes gone out with a girlfriend and it doesn't include the men, and sometimes not. We go to all together. Go to dance lessons and he hasn't come, or sometimes he has come. It's all about, although your children are of course your main and only focus at the time that they need you and they're growing up, you must have some other things going on in your life so that when they then, I just think back to me when I was 18 and we go out there and we just, you know, you're partying like crazy and you're meeting loads of people and you're having the best experiences and the biggest laughs of your life on a night out several times a week. When all of that's going on, you want your kids to enjoy that. So I have known that at some stage you two will be mature adults and having your own life. And I think, therefore, I've had a dripping tap of doing other things to make sure that I don't suddenly feel alone.
Like a shock thing.
Yes, like a shock.
Because I can imagine when you're bringing up lives other lives, you're responsible
You're
for them.
invested.
Yeah.
You're so invested in their lives.
Yeah.
And you love them so much.
Yeah.
And you want them to do the best that they can do. But if you haven't also looked after yourself.
Yeah, like kept you on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not in any big way.
Yeah.
But, you know, just something to keep you ticking along. When they've got their own life, all of a sudden you're just like,
yeah.
you know, it's a bit tumbleweed, isn't
Yeah.
it? So I think, and if you're in that position, my advice would be go look at doing something that you're going to enjoy, whether that be walking or painting or, you know, just start up some hobbies, meet a few people. Yeah, that would
Get
be my
4
advice.
dogs, that'll keep your hands full.
Just a bit.
These are my babies.
Hello, my baby.
She's so precious.
She's a big
Okay,
girl.
I'm going to ask one last question. By the way, thank you to everyone who sent these in, because obviously we couldn't do this video without any of these.
Oh, I love it. And I'll tell you what, we'll be doing another one because I think that's
Will
been
we
great.
now?
Oh, I love it.
Okay. Is there such thing as jealous of your daughter?
Ah.
Ending with a bang.
Well, that is a great question. I can answer this honestly. And I remember my mum saying the exact same thing to me, which is why I can answer it honestly. I know that this is the thing.
Yeah.
You don't get jealous of your daughter. You can be envious of some things, but you don't get jealous, because jealousy is a very negative and unpleasant emotion.
Yeah.
So envy, let's talk about envy. I see you stood there with your lovely long legs and I'm thinking, oh, I used to wear dresses like that, I can't wear them anymore. Obviously, I'm somewhat envious that, you know, my style is still that, but I can't actually wear that anymore. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I get envious. I see your beautiful complexion and I think, oh, I always wanted to have that skin that looked like a dolly's face, but I haven't got that.
It must be a weird thing when, you know, especially like if you've got a daughter who like resembles you almost, reminds you of yourself, and it's like looking back in time, isn't it? That must be a weird thing to kind of get your head around.
But jealousy is a completely...
Like a hatred thing.
Yeah, it's a completely different emotion.
Yeah.
Jealousy is something that I think has a very negative attachment. So, oh God, you come across this all the time in life, don't you? You know, and I always think with jealousy as well, it's those people that say very little that are saying the most, right? So for me, if I see somebody in, you know, that they're looking gorgeous, I go and tell them, oh God, you look great. I love that, right?
Yeah.
But you also know that people might see that same person. And I always remember being in a bank queue and this woman walked in and she looked stunning. She had dark brunette hair in a bob. It was super shiny, and she was wearing, it was summer, and she was wearing orange from head to toe. And as she was stood there, I thought, oh God, you look fabulous, right? And she was a bit too far away from me, but I was just thinking, do I go up there and tell her that she looks fabulous? I mean, just looking at her. And the woman in front of me, I heard her say to her friend, how orange. Now, all of a sudden, I want to say, hey, that's not very nice. Because it was obvious. This woman, don't matter who you are, this woman looks stunning.
Yeah.
But the woman behind just couldn't bring herself to think anything nice.
Yeah.
And that happens a lot. So would I ever get jealous of you? There's absolutely no way, because I love you to me absolute bones. So anything that you do or are involved with or anything like that, if I wanted to do it wouldn't upset me. No, not in the slightest. There's no negative feelings to that at all.
Maybe it's a personality thing, or maybe, like, do you know what I mean? Because, like, those people in that queue, they took that differently because of their, I don't know, personality, past experiences, whatever it is. That makes you react in that way.
Yeah. Specifically that person talking about mother and daughter, aren't they?
Yeah.
And I can't even imagine that personally.
Yeah.
You know, whenever I see something that looks gorgeous on you, I'll tell you, and bless your heart, you do the same to me as well.
Yeah.
You know, and McKenna, bless her, she's my biggest positive influence. You know, if I'm having a bad day and I'm like, look at me. You know, we all do it, don't we?
Yeah.
And you'll go, and Now, don't be silly. You know, and she brings the positivity back. Because you can't help how you feel sometimes. Sometimes you just feel like nothing I do today is making me feel good about myself.
Yeah, I'm getting a dead leg now.
Oh, no!
Oh.
I've got a blue foot. It's so dead.
Oh, dear.
Look at that!
Fernanda, you're all right.
No.
You're not rotting from the ends, are you?
Kenna!
That was enlightening. Thank you, Andrea, for being the mother of today.
You are welcome.
Shall we ask for some... If there's any mothers out there that would like to give their opinions as well in the comments, that'd be great, I think.
Yes, it would.
To get some different perspectives on it. You know, some of those things where we're a bit like... Because a lot of it is opinion-based.
Yeah.
Some of it comes from being a mum in general. But everyone has different ways of parenting and different, like, opinions and stuff.
Yes.
So it'd be interesting to hear, wouldn't it?
I think it would, yes. Thank you for taking the time out to send us those questions as well.
Yes. Whenever, honestly, if you want to be involved in any videos where we ask for your opinions, follow the Instagram, because we always put an Instagram story up with the question box. It's always anonymous, so we don't say who said what. We don't even look, to be fair, do we? It's just a thing.
Are our Instagrams listed underneath?
Yes.
Right.
The Instagram is in the description box, and that's where you can get involved and stuff like that, and it helps so much, because if no one sent anything in, we wouldn't be able to do the video, so... Yeah.
And I flipping love Instagram.
Oh, she's obsessed with Instagram.
I love it.
You go through a phase of being obsessed with each social media, don't you?
Do I?
Yeah. Like Snapchat was your world at one stage.
Oh, I
now
love
she's
Snapchat.
logged out of it. She doesn't even know how to use it anymore.
No, boring. Moved on. I didn't get TikTok at all.
Yeah, but...
And it didn't matter how much you used to talk to me about TikTok. I didn't get it,
But
did I?
you get her accidentally on an Instagram reel and you've lost her for hours. Honestly, I get sent multiple a day of Instagram reels, and it could be of anything.
All those little kids are like, I'm telling you, you're gorgeous. I love it.
Today's shout out goes to Susan Thompson. Susan, thank you so much for commenting, and thank you for being so lovely. We really appreciate it.
Oh, here we go.
If you haven't already, please do the mother-daughter promise, Andrea, which is take it away, girlfriend.
We're going to like... I'm waiting for me to do it. We're going to subscribe. We're going to share with our friend, a really great friend who's actually going to watch.
You know, if you want to share this video with them or share any video with them, there's an arrow below this video that you can go like that. You can WhatsApp it to them, Facebook Messenger it. You can share it to Facebook if you want to.
Oh!
Yeah, so if you want to introduce us to some of your mates,
we'll be
feel
happy
free.
with that.
We'll
Yeah,
love that.
That'd be great.
What's the last one?
And tell us if you have done that, and then we'll know, won't we?
Yeah.
Comment.
Comment.
Don't forget to comment, because we read them all. I'm always first to thumbs up everybody.
Yeah, every comment has a thumbs up. That is from Andrea, and then we go through and reply to all of them.
And that is from the Bobster.
Yes. Once you've done those 4 things, we'd be so incredibly grateful, and we'll see you on Monday with a brand new video.
Bye.
Bye.